What is your management style? I believe in a supportive management style. I like to observe my team and step in only when necessary. For example, if a new employee is unsure about how to engage with customers, I guide them to ask more questions to understand customer needs better. How do you handle difficult customers? When dealing with difficult customers, I stay calm and listen to their concerns. For instance, if a customer is upset about a product, I would first apologize for their experience and then offer a solution, like a refund or exchange, to make things right. Can you give an example of how you improved sales in your previous job? In my last position, I noticed that our sales were low during certain hours. I organized a promotional event during those times, which increased foot traffic and boosted sales by 20%. How do you motivate your team? I motivate my team by recognizing their hard work and celebrating achievements. For example, I often hold small team meetings to highlight individual contributions and encourage everyone to share their ideas. What would you do if an employee is underperforming? If I notice an employee is underperforming, I would first have a private conversation with them to understand any challenges they might be facing. Then, I would work with them to set clear goals and provide the necessary support to help them improve. Why do you want to work for our store? I admire your store's commitment to customer service and community involvement. I believe my values align with yours, and I would love to contribute to your team and help enhance the customer experience. How do you ensure excellent customer service? I ensure excellent customer service by training my staff to be friendly and attentive. I also encourage them to ask customers questions to better understand their needs. For example, I remind them to greet every customer as they enter the store and offer assistance right away. What strategies do you use to manage inventory? I use a combination of regular inventory checks and sales data analysis to manage inventory effectively. For instance, I track which products sell well and which don't, so I can adjust our orders accordingly and avoid overstocking. How do you handle employee conflicts? When conflicts arise, I address them quickly by bringing the involved parties together for a discussion. I encourage open communication and help them find a solution that works for everyone. For example, if two employees disagree on a task, I facilitate a conversation to clarify expectations. What do you think is the most important quality for a store manager? I believe the most important quality for a store manager is strong leadership. A good manager should inspire and motivate their team while also being approachable. This helps create a positive work environment where everyone feels valued. Can you describe a time when you had to make a tough decision? Once I had to decide whether to let go of an employee who was consistently underperforming. After discussing their challenges with them and providing support, I realized they were not a good fit for the role. I made the tough decision to let them go, which ultimately improved team morale and performance. What steps do you take to train new employees? I take a hands-on approach to training new employees. I start with an orientation to introduce them to our store policies and culture. Then, I pair them with experienced staff for on-the-job training. For instance, I encourage them to shadow a team member to learn customer interactions and product knowledge. How do you track sales performance? I track sales performance using daily and weekly reports. I analyze which products are selling well and which aren't. For example, if I notice a drop in sales for a specific item, I investigate the reasons and adjust our marketing or promotions accordingly. What do you do to create a positive work environment? To create a positive work environment, I encourage open communication and teamwork. I hold regular team meetings where everyone can share ideas and feedback. I also celebrate successes, big or small, to keep morale high.